Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santorelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com. We are set and ready to go. We got about 5 minutes until opening bell here. You guys know what day it is today. It's Day Trade Friday. Let me change something here. We got a $2.4 trillion stimulus package that's approved by House Democrats. That includes direct deposits right into accounts again. So that's going on. The market was down a little bit. We're starting to pick up. You guys know it's Day Trade Friday. We're going to be looking for day trades, focusing in on some day trades, and we'll see how that goes. Let me just fix something here. And as you can see on the screen here, let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. There we go. So as you guys could see, SPY, still holding between the previous bodies candle here. So we're going to be watching for that. We're going to be watching that important support area of 320 on SPY. Let me just... Okay, there we go. Alrighty, guys. Grant Goodland says, what's your view on Google? Let's take a quick look on Google. Google 3-month daily chart. It's in BDM. It's holding 1400 support. If she could break above that 1450, I'd be trading it up to 1500 there. But for right now, it's not doing too much. Amazon's having a nice little climb here. Got about 5 minutes until opening bell. Let me look at our watch list here. DBX, Dropbox, that's up about 2%. Amazon's having a pretty good day here. Look at Amazon. That looks like that's ready to start to climb here again ahead of that holiday trend. So you can see we've been holding that 3,000 area pretty well. A couple of candles that dropped below it there, but quickly and swiftly picked back up above that 3,000. So Amazon's going to be a contender today. So right now, on our watch list here, let's look. So AMZN, that's going to be one we're going to be searching for a day trade. And if you guys could please give this YouTube video a thumbs up, share it on social media, I'd greatly appreciate it today. Tough start this morning. My daughter didn't want to go to school, so I had to take her to school today. It's her second day of school, so you know how that goes. Let's see, Tesla's up about 1.5%. Tesla's at 393 just about. Holding that 50 SMA, which is really nice there. If we could break above that 400, we could possibly look to day trade or swing trade Tesla. Qualcomm is up over 1%. Qualcomm's looking pretty good there, holding that 110 support area. UPS, it's in the green. But you see how tight that consolidation is on UPS. All we need is that break above 163, and she's going to take off there, and I'll be adding to that trade. Let's see what FedEx is doing here. FDX. FedEx is still holding above that 10. Snapchat 24.30. Down about 2 cents for the day. Pinterest is on the climb again. Let's see. Tyler, audio is cutting in and out on what? On the YouTube Live, the Zoom, or on that video this morning? I was watching Costco. Costco had a big drop yesterday. You'll probably see Costco bounce off the lows today. That's going to be one we could look at. I'll put that on our watch list here as well. Because usually the implied move is so small, you could day trade options pretty cheap on Costco. Let's see, Tyler. There we go. Sorry, I thought I took that off. There you go. You guys are all there now. Perfect. Alrighty, Quantum says FLR up until pre-market. I like the SMR nuclear reactor design. FLR owns a majority stake in NuScale. We could keep an eye on that. I think I'm going to be focusing in on Amazon today. I think we might get a good move on Amazon. Another 100-point climb on Amazon. We can make some good day trades on that today. So Amazon, Costco. I'm seeing what else is moving here. Zillow. Let's see what Zillow's doing here. Zillow. Look at our Zillow trade, guys. That's going to be a nice one. Let me pull up the trade challenge account here on the other screen. Get that ready to go. Here we go. Here's opening bell. Put on the CNBC here for us. Give the markets about 15 minutes here. We'll start looking for some day trades. There goes Zillow taking off again, 99.62 and climbing. 99.88. Zillow is on the climb, guys.
Know them well. We know that many of the leadership at some of these banks well, which is another reason why. And here we are, down again. At the early going here, at least.
We're up 24% on our Zillow trade. That's looking good. And that's for October 2nd, so we'll let that continue to climb.
Very heavy volume now, Juliet Echo.
I think that's going to be an easy 105 target by next week.
Of that group, so to speak, at least of what you want to call bigger cap investment banks / commercial banks. But you're right. I made the point.
This ProSite Global is up almost 9% today. 6-month daily chart. Look at the breakout on this stock. I honestly have no idea what they do. It came up on a scanner of breaking out here, so
Delta Kilo Sandy.
big breakout, big moves on that.
The number of new accounts open in E-Trade has been staggering, and Morgan Stanley owns that business.
And nobody cares. I mean, it's just lumped in. And by the way, there was an upgrade yesterday of Goldman, and on the heels of the incredible quarter from Jefferies, people actually bought into it. So what are they doing today? Of course, they're selling it.
Good morning, Charlotte. Avilio says DraftKings. Let's take a look at DraftKings. That's looking like a nice setup, Avilio. That's something I'd go longer term.
Recycling.
Go for like the December, January expo there.
I can remember one at the end, man, the years
Nice
ago.
setup there.
Wall Street Journal says Trump's proposed drug discount cards will be funded by a Medicare trust fund.
That's for JP Morgan.
Yes, yes.
That's from the Wall
Charlotte
Street
says
Journal.
Piton. Let's take a look at Piton. Walker Ahmed says Zoom. We'll take a look at Zoom. Peloton's looking good. Came right down to that 10, starting to climb again. So now's the time you'd initiate another position in Peloton. So you remember that, Charlotte. We were talking about,
Up
is there too much noise in the background, or could you guys hear me fine? Good? Alrighty, thanks. Alrighty, so this is where we were talking about. Take a look at Peloton. See how it's usually been coming down to that 20 climbing, coming down to that 20 and climbing, but it's getting a nice bounce off that 10 from yesterday. So this is something you could initiate a trade, maybe the October 16th monthly expo, and you could look at something like a trade like this, PTON, October 16th, and you could look at maybe that 92 strike. Look at how expensive that is, though. So you needed just to get up to $100 to break even there. Total volume's not that great. Open interest is not bad. But this is something I just go with a regular spread on. You see how the implied move is rocketed those premiums up. So buy to open, sell to open. You could do a trade like this, and it could be a heck of a trade. You could do next week's expo. This is the fourth losing week for the markets. Fourth week in a row that the markets are down. Keep that in mind, guys. That's telling you something, okay? There's certain sectors that are climbing and taking off, and certain ones we could be keeping an eye on. But Charlotte, here's a nice one. 93.94 vertical spread. Watch how cheap this is going to be. 45 cents. 40 cents now to be worth $1. 1 divide that by 0.4. That's 150% gain. You only need it at 94 or higher. If you pick up that 92 strike, the 92 plus, say, $7, 99 just to break even. So this spread right here for next week's expo, that's what we talk about with that momentum. And, you know, I might do a trade like this. You know, you could do a small trade. So let's see here. We could do
Coming up this morning, IPOs.
net debit, and this thing's starting to take off now. I do the 94.95, 0.40. Let's see if it fills that. I'll go up to 0.45. That's not a bad trade.
Shares priced at $5.
Let's see if that was executed. Order status. There we go. Completed. So this is the main account here. Buy to open, sell to open. Piton, October 2nd, 94.95 vertical spread. We were filled at, let me see what it says here on the account. I think we're filled at 45 cents.
The Optronics, 6.3 million priced at $15. That's Victor India Alpha Oscar.
Let me see here. 3.55 minus 3.10.
MOBL,
Filled at 45 cents on that trade. 94.95 vertical spread for Piton for next week. That's an official trade, and that could be sent out.